Good afternoon. In this video, I'm just going to quickly summarize how your mind works because it doesn't work the way that you think it does. It doesn't work in the way that it actually will convince you it does. So in this video, I'm going to give you a couple of visuals that I share with my clients and I share with my therapists regularly. If this is a representation from Thurman Fleet. So if we said that this is a representation of the mind, and this is the physical body, that is nothing more than a representation of what's going on in the mind. So if a person is sick, has autoimmune, has chronic um, illnesses, things like that, cancer, malignancies, any kind of condition that's chronic, it always comes down to what's going on in the mind. And we could say that this is the conscious mind, and this would be the subconscious mind. Now, in reality, the conscious mind would be equivalent to like an engine in a vehicle, the amount of power it has, where the subconscious mind would be equivalent to the amount of energy in the entire universe. So vastly different in the actual power that these two separate entities have. Now, your conscious mind would collect data from the environment in the form of different layers of vibration. And that is picked up through what we could call our senses, what we can see, smell, taste, touch, hear. So we'll represent those with little antenna. They pick up data from the environment and they pick it up at a rate of 2.3 million bits per second. So this amount of data comes into our senses, is registered through our conscious mind, and then it runs through a second set of filters, which are our beliefs, our identity, our memories, our values, and our programs. Now, there are several hundred of these, but this is just to kind of give you an idea what we believe about ourselves, what we believe about life in general, how we value things, our earliest memories. Now, this template here is almost like sunglass lenses. If you remove a gray sunglass lens and put in a red, your perception changes. Well, that's exactly the same as these. These are formed at the age of 0 to 6 years old. So data comes in from the environment at 2.3 million bits per second, comes into our conscious mind, instantly runs through these as well as countless other filters, and it only gives you 126 bits per second of conscious awareness. So whenever someone says, "Well, I'm going to figure it out. I know how my mind works. I'm going to pinpoint when my problem started and I'm going to pinpoint why I have the problems I have." Understand that they are working from an absolute ignorant amount of data. It's not anything bad. It's just this part of us is insignificant compared to the amount of data that gets filtered and removed and cut out and massaged and modified and everything else just to give you 126 bits per second. So during our holographic regression therapy, we actually change these parts of a person, memories, values, what they believe about themselves, what they have had happen. We can actually change and we can actually change and modify those early memories of 0 to 6, giving that person a completely new conscious awareness.